Hello and welcome to this episode of Inside the Studio. So today we are joined by Harrison. He's a senior here, music education major, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to talk about PASIC. So you've gone to PASIC how many times now?
I think I went, maybe like 3 or 4 times. I can't even remember.
Okay, so what about your first time going to PASIC?
My first time, it was definitely really weird because I don't think I've ever even heard of PASIC before I went.
Mm-hmm.
So we left at, the first thing that I remember is that we left like at maybe 2 or 3 in the morning, which is awful. But like the first this is gonna be like really fun, is that Wiggins handed us each an envelope full of money that we got to use. I remember that. He like went in the bus and he like passed out like a little clipboard and he's like, sign this to say that you received the money and like that you, I don't know. That was a great thing that we got the funds for that.
Yeah.
And anything that we didn't use, like we got to keep. So that was really good.
Was it just like straight cash?
It was straight cash in an envelope.
Just
like, it was just straight cash in an envelope. And
how much was it?
I think maybe, I want to say maybe like maybe 70.
I thought you were about to say 7. Oh my god! I thought you were about to say 700. I was really
no.
Okay.
But it was like a good bit of money. It was a good bit of money. Yeah. But I do have a video. I can have a video that's boom. Let's see right here, Sammy. This is the video. What else? But anyways.
So how about actual PASIC? Like being
hold on,
PASIC?
I'm getting there.
We're talking about money. I'm just.
It's for PASIC. It's for PASIC. Because here it'll come back. Hold on.
Okay.
So at PASIC, obviously, if you've never been, it's like in an expo hall in Indianapolis. Expo hall. There's 2 sides to the expo hall. There is the demo side, and the I guess you could say where the publishers are. I guess, or kind of this.
The
more independent
side.
I guess the business side, and then like the demo hall where you can try every instrument you've ever wanted to play, like percussion wise. And like walking through, first of all, it's so crowded. It is insanely crowded and loud, and it's actually so loud that like I think every maybe you've been to like half hour or 45 minutes or hour.
The top of the hour.
Yes.
The first like 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah, there's like a 10 or 15 minute break of like no one plays.
Nope. And they'll come around and like police you.
They will, yeah. And they like have a whole announcement like, oh, like it's blah blah, like for the next 15 minutes there's no playing and blah blah. And there's like still like the high school kids that like play every once in a while, and then they go up to them. But also with that is in the demo hall, there's just like kids full on playing their piece. Like yes, you're supposed to demo it, but some people just like use it as their own personal instrument. They just like use it as their own personal instrument and they just play their thing and it's like great. Like now please move off so I can try these mallets.
I think that's the percussionist in us, because like our ego takes over when we get in there and it's like I gotta show everybody like how cool, like how
Did you play a whole piece while you were there?
No.
I bet you did.
I remember the first time I went to PASIC, I was like in 4th or 5th grade, and I remember no. I think I was in 6th grade actually. Because I was in middle school band. 6th grade, definitely. But I, like, had been learning how to play scales. So I thought it was so cool, like, up on the new marimbas. Just, like, playing the C scale and the F scale. And it took a lot of convincing to get me to get up there. But once I, like, went up and started playing, I just,
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But there's also, like, there's a lot of cool things. I know I saw a marimba, like a 5-octave marimba, and it's like an electric one. So there's a little button that you press and it'll automatically go up there. So it's the Adams marimba. And then just seeing like the different kind of versions. They have like the shells of like the drum sets and seeing all like the different wraps of them, blah blah. And they have like the entire displays for innovative percussion of like all the mallets they've ever made and like the sticks. And it's there's so many things. It's like so many new things.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the new things, the free thing. Let's talk about the free things.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you walk in.
Because you get your WGI bag.
Yes, the green WGI bag. You get that bag. You open it up, you go to a table, you go boom, and then slide everything in that bag. It's insane. It is insane. Like it's a bag full of stickers and like random stuff. It's like mostly stickers, but I don't know. It comes like in handy.
Oh, Are you pointing
Oh, I
at the
love it.
different
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
You want me to rip it off the wall?
No. You did that last time.
No!
You
Hold
did
on.
the same thing last
Hold
time.
on. Keep talking. I'm good. Oh, well, maybe.
So anyways,
Well.
you just get back home and you're like, all right, let's see what lanyards and stickers.
I know,
and
yes, the lanyards, yeah,
pens that
it's-
I came home
It's
with.
insane. But educational wise, besides the free stuff and the playing, it's like really interesting. I know I went to like a demo for, it's like one of the new versions of the Malachi. I went to that.
Mm, it was huge.
Yeah.
Is that what you were talking about?
Yes. I don't. I can't remember a lot, but I know I went to the demo. And it was for Pearl. It was like really interesting because they showed all the settings and the differences between the old one and the new one, and that was interesting. I also went to a Christopher Lamb one, and it's like it's this other whole room. It's full. I mean, it's full. And I think that for that one, I was like standing against the wall. Like that's how full it was because there was no seats left. And this room, it's giant.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really great to like hear like different perspectives, especially like from these like high like percussion people that you've always heard of, and you have their sticks, and then you see them in person right there, and
You
it's like
see Adam Tan just holding up
yes,
his stick
it's
bag.
just he's like walking around like with a camera like like here's like blah blah blah, or it's like Machi Ishida. It's like it's like you're the girl on the Kohlberg sign like right there.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's like seeing all these people like in the percussion world that back then I didn't really know. I kind of knew of them because I had been in school by 4 months by then.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing them in person there, and they're just kind of like going around in person like nothing, and it's just crazy to like see all these things and hear the interesting things they talk about.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of PASIC? Like, out of everything you did, and you can't say the free stuff because I know that's what you were gonna say.
So my first year, at least, I think. Really, well, our first year went for I think maybe 3 days. And by that time, like, you've seen everything, you've done everything.
Right.
And so you kind of go out into Indianapolis. And I think going around and, like, really exploring, because I've never, ever been, like, up there. I've never been that far up.
Yeah.
So exploring the city, like, I think that was one of my favorite things. Especially, like, it's with your friends, that you go with your friends.
Right.
So that was, like, I think my favorite part.
What about
I know
you?
it's not really basic, but...
What about you?
What's your What
was your favorite part of PASIC?
Well.
Can't say free stuff.
Okay. So, the last 2 years I've gone to PASIC, I've performed. We did, I guess 2 years ago now, but like last year. My freshman year.
Yes, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years
Like,
ago.
not this past November, but the one before that.
Mhm.
Our whole studio went up. And we did the,
The new literature.
New literature.
something.
It was like the longest segment. Yeah, and it's like.
Show the picture of us all in purple.
Yes.
Photoshop me in. I want to be involved.
So our whole studio got to go up. We took a bus, and that was a lot of fun. And then this past year, we took 2 quartets, and Harrison tagged along, and Sammy tagged along too. And we did the solo and ensemble competition. So, and then I was saying before, like, the first time I went, I was in 6th grade. So I don't really remember that trip as much, but I feel like it's always been super cool to just, like, I think this is what you said, but, like, see those people that you look up to, or, like, you hear about them, you see them on social media all the time, and then they're, like, sitting there watching you perform, and, or just, like, seeing them throughout the halls and the hallway, and it's just, I feel like PASIC, because it's in an international convention, so people come from all over the world, so to see people from all different walks of life, and, like, it's just cool to see so many people come together for this one thing, percussion, like, that we all love.
I also think it's, like, interesting seeing not only, like, the artists, but, like, the schools that are there.
Yeah.
Like, seeing, like, these, like, big schools that you, like, heard of. And then, like, that's the same time around, like, BOA. So you're, like, watching, like, all, like, the BOA kids, like, walk through the hallway right there while you're waiting to go inside the convention. And it's kind of like, okay, like, wagon, like, they have a little wagon and just pulling their stuff along in, like, their uniforms or fancy uniform bag and stuff like that. But but like seeing like all the schools, like the UNT people, or like the Cavaliers that like they just like pull up and they have
Right,
their jackets. It's like, oh, like yeah, like okay.
Or like I went to see the Santa Clara talk that the Renix did,
Mm-hmm.
and they like this was I think the Thursday. It was like the last day we were there, but literally the whole Santa Clara percussion section was up on the stage and performing like their show from this past summer, and then to hear the Renix talk about their whole thought process and like the creative everything that went into designing the show musically and everything, like it's just so cool to get to see all that stuff.
Do you think hearing the backside of stuff and, hearing how these people talk, do you think that's changed how you view percussion, like, personally? Like, do you think, after hearing all these talks and all these lectures that you've been 3 times, do you think that that's changed how you view things? Because, I mean, we have our set of things we believe here and the way we play and stuff, but going out and seeing different thought processes of pedagogy, literature, how things are written, the background of why people did what they did, do you think that changed how you think of things as you've gone throughout, like, your college career?
I'll let you take this one first.
I think, like, for me at least, it takes more than hearing it once to actually change something. But
Right.
for sure, like, after going so many times and, like, seeing so many different methods, it changes the way I should maybe approach things.
Yeah.
Maybe stop and think before I do something one way and be like, well, I could do it like this, or I've seen it done like this. But as far as like, oh, I heard of this one time and now I'm gonna do it
Let
that
me
way
just
for the
make
rest
this
of
my
my
Right,
whole
yeah,
That's
personality.
just not me at least.
Yeah.
But it definitely makes me like stop and think of just different ways to go forward with the things that I do in percussion.
Yeah. I think more so for me, it's like the different like techniques and like the innovations in just like either like technology or the instruments that we're playing. Like the percussion world has been evolving so much, and like it's cool to just take back little like snippets of information or something like, oh, I could use that like when I'm teaching somewhere, so maybe not applying directly to my playing, but even like just my teaching or
It's like having an inner arsenal of like methods. Yeah.
like, okay, this isn't working for one of my students or for me, let me try
Right.
this because like I heard this information that was really good, let me see if this will work.
Okay, so both of you kind of agreed that PASIC, you got these cool ideas and stuff. What do you think about PASIC changed how you've gone throughout the years? Like, what was the biggest, not influential factor from it, but what was the biggest change? Not change. What am I trying to think of? Like, what did you experience that was like, I'm going to do this? Or this, like, was it like a motivation thing? Was it more of like a intentional drive kind of thing, like in yourself? Like going and seeing all these super famous people that you didn't think you would see, and now you're seeing them and you see how they did things. Do you think that pushed you in a way going through college?
I think not even just professionals, but maybe if I've gone and seen other college or high school groups perform, and it's like, oh wow, like they really ate that up. Like that was so cool. That it's very motivating to be like, okay, like that's their bar. Like maybe I can push myself and see if I can do something like that. I don't know if that made sense.
No, that makes it, yeah. I'm watching Harrison think right
I know,
now.
I've
He's
been
trying to,
thinking
he's
about
trying
Picking
to,
up
I've been
something.
thinking
He's
here.
picking up.
Because honestly, as bad as it sounds, as very much bad as it sounds, like I don't think it's pushed me in a way. I think it's just kind of a thing that because I went to it like for the first time, just not knowing what it was,
Yeah.
it's just kind of been like a thing of, okay, we're going, and like,
Yeah.
okay, I might learn a thing or two.
Oh, I experienced
Yes.
this.
it's more of a road trip for
But-
you than a learning lesson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
it's not like a oh, I'm going here to be inspired and to be better. Like yes, there's like things like oh, like yeah, they're good because there's good groups there, and like oh, like, oh, I wish I could be that good. Yes, like there is that factor, but I wouldn't go as far as saying like oh yeah, PASIC is the reason why I want to get better. Like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Blah. I think like for me, I want to get better because I want to get better for me.
More
yes.
of a personal drive.
Yeah.
Okay, this segment is going to take a while because I know how you two are. What all have you bought at PASIC? What all have you purchased? And I'm going to ask those two back there because they've also been. I want to know
who else you need to talk to about
Who?
this? Hollis Edwards.
Did he buy a lot?
Oh my gosh. He had like a budget.
Let's talk. Let's talk about where the whole studio went, because I know for a fact that we all came out of that trip with so much crap.
Oh yeah.
We also stopped at Buc-ee's.
Oh.
Twice.
And wait, that last year we stopped at Buc-ee's. This year we took a little trip to IKEA.
A little trip. That little trip cost like $200.
What did you buy at IKEA?
Wait, okay, let's start with PASIC. We'll start with PASIC, what we bought at PASIC, and then we can talk about our IKEA trip. But okay, so actually, okay, well, I didn't buy it, but when I went way back when, we ended up coming home with I think it was a 4.5 octave marimba in the back of our truck. So, yes, I was very fortunate in middle school. Like, we went to PASIC and my dad ended up buying us a marimba.
I didn't even know you could buy a marimba at PASIC. I didn't even know you could do that. You like take it from the floor? It's like...
Do they just have like boxes in the back and they just...
Okay, question. Did we have a picture of this marimba in the back of...
Can you please,
Probably.
can you drive home right
I can
now?
find
Go
one.
take a picture
I
of
can
it
ask
and
him
send
for
to
it.
us.
Yeah, I'm sure that because he ended up like buying ratchet straps somewhere, and I remember it just being like strapped in the back, and it rained on our way back home. So that was really scary. But it made it home in, well, not one piece because it was like we had to put it together. But like it was safe. It came back home safe. So that was a W purchase, I guess. Not I didn't buy it, but this past year I bought Artifact vibe mallets. They're the blue ones from the Cosmic series.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're like the Cosmic 4s. But I use those like every day, low key. So that was a good purchase.
That's it?
That's the
Gotten one
only thing I
You've been
have
to
bought
one of
at
the biggest,
PASIC.
like, the biggest percussion expo in the world, and you got, your dad got a marimba, which, did he just go up to someone and be like, I want this, and just
I think he
tap to
went.
pay on stuff? Like, did he hand him, like...
I don't remember, but I know like he went up probably with a little plan to like get it. And then he was like, okay, this is your Christmas and birthday present for the next, like, 5 years. But, I don't remember how that process went, but...
It was like a marimba with, like, resonators?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
He just had... It wasn't like a practice marimba, it was a little... Oh, my
It was
gosh.
like a real marimba. So, yeah, I was very fortunate to be able to have that.
Did you get more? Tell me you got more, because this is gonna be really boring.
This is about the last time we went, right? In November?
Well, the last couple times.
Anytime
yeah.
you
What,
got
like,
something.
your whole inventory.
So, it's
Oh,
mostly
no.
been just mallets. Mallets and mallets and mallets and more mallets. And then you can get a little bit more mallets.
You didn't buy a marimba?
No, I don't have the money for that. I did buy Colbert's though, which those cost like an arm and a leg.
Oh my gosh.
Colbert's, if you
But
don't
they
know.
sound so
That's
Boom!
always-
It's your picture.
that's
the
always-
red
no.
Colbert's with the black yarn.
Hollis
Very
always
nice.
leaves his Kohlbergs laying around. Like
know!
I
Yes.
walked into, what was it? Was it 1:30? And they were just sitting there, and I was just like, "Are you
Don't worry,
serious?"
man.
These are like $140-$170 mallets, like from Germany,
And he just like
made
them laying
in
around.
Germany, and they're just lying around.
I want to go in there and just be like,
Yeah,
told you to put them away.
yeah.
But I won't do that. I promise. I won't do that.
They're like nice and what's it called? They are like it has the base mallet, the middle mallet, the harder mallet, and the hardest mallet. And they're like it's all like nice like that. It's expensive, and then they're just lying around anywhere on campus. Just out there.
And he's got a stick bag. It's not like that's the only
Oh,
thing he
he's
has.
got,
He's
like,
got like a huge
600.
stick bag that he puts that he just never puts them in
I
there.
know. But all I can say is mostly PASIC is just mallets. That's all I really buy.
Right. Did you buy marimba, Sammy?
No, I did not. I did not have that much money on me.
So, did you get a snare drum?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mostly bought mallets. Like, that was...
Yeah.
I bought timpani bamboo mallets. I bought some vibe mallets. I bought more marimba mallets, snare mallets. Just a lot of mallets.
Snare mallets?
Oh, my bad. Snare sticks. I just bought a whole bunch of mallets. Like, I think most of us did. And then probably last November, yeah, I bought music. I think, and probably like a shirt, and that was it.
Oh yeah, and I noticed this. This
Aren't you wearing
wasn't
a basic
intentional.
shirt?
I swear. I noticed it when I went to the bathroom earlier and looked in the mirror. But I also, gotta rep the merch.
Erin, what did you get?
Yeah, what did you get?
I
What did you get?
mainly bought mallets. I got a mallet bag, some snare sticks, and I know I bought a sweatshirt and a snare head, like the PASIC snare head.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've got that hanging up in my apartment right now.
That's cool.
How much do you think you spent in total on mallets through all three? Give me a ballpark.
I'd say maybe like. So safe to say more than 500. I think it's also safe to say more than 600, and I want to say maybe around 700.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if I'm honest, yes, like 600 or 700. Yes. Yes.
How much did you spend, Sammy?
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna say probably like under 700.
Okay, well that also leaves $1 to $699. I need a.
Oh, so it's probably between. It's most definitely like between 500 to 700, like
Okay.
in that area. Yeah.
That's insane. How much did you spend?
Ooh, I spent a little over $1,000.
See, I'm too scared to spend that much.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
But like I had saved up from working and everything, so I was like, this is stuff that I need that I'm going to use for a while.
Mhm.
So I might as well just get basically everything that I need.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm dropping my jaw. When I went to WGI Finals, when we performed that year, I went into the expo tent and I spent about $800 to $900 and stuff.
On what?
WGI Finals is literally a miniature PASIC.
Is it really?
It's still got innovative percussion. You got Vic Firth, you've got Sabian cymbals and everything. And they have a lot of drum pad companies there. It's like Live Edge was there, and they have these cool like wood pads and stuff. And I got 2 of those, and then I got a pair of drumsticks, and then actually I almost bought a pair of cymbals, but that was too much. I decided not
Like
to
crash
buy. Like crash. There's a picture out there somewhere of us like held up like this because we almost all got a pair of cymbals. So what did you spend, like
Well,
$120?
I'm a cheapo. Like, my biggest fear is probably spending money. Like, you could ask anybody I've gone shopping with. Like, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love this. And then just don't get it. But, so last year, I went to buy the Artifact mallets because I loved them. And he didn't realize that, like, he would be so popular. And he didn't bring as much
Yeah.
as people were wanting to
I
buy.
agree, yeah.
So I got this, like, I don't know if it was like 15% or like 20% off not gift card, but like.
It's like I still have mine.
I still have
Yeah.
mine too.
So I used that this year.
Insert picture.
When I bought them. I don't think I have a picture of it.
They do. They
Y'all
said
have a
they had
picture?
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I used that this year. So I got it for a really good discount. And I probably got the set of 4 for like, I don't know, $60.
So how much did your dad spend?
I don't know. He didn't go this year. Oh, you're talking about the marimba?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Was it one of the cool ones where it electronically lifted? No. Okay.
It wasn't in that time yet. But you got to keep in mind, it was like 2016,
Yeah, like 1944,
2017.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, 1967.
Can we stop with the 6-7 jokes? I can't.
That's literally your age. What do you mean? Kids your age do that. What do you mean?
I'm 18.
Exactly. Kids your age do that.
Well,
We
Sammy's
start
like
with
28.
2s. You start with the 1.
We're gonna cut that out.
Huh? No, Sammy is 28. What?
We start with 2s, and you
Two-
start
two
with
what?
the 1. Or 8.
Oh. Anyways, okay. So you got a lot of mallets from Basic. What was it like performing there? Like in the venue. Start with the quartet first, because the whole literature section I have heard numerous, not horror stories, but it was long,
It was
to say the least.
logistically a lot, yeah.
So talk about the quartet first this year, because that was also a little different too. That was more competing and less of a showcase, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was strictly competing.
right,
yeah.
instead of a showcase style. Okay.
So we took 2 quartets. We took one. It was me, Rachel, Piper, and Coco, which we can put a picture here of the 4 of us. And we played a piece called Death Wish, and I loved it. It's a marimba quartet. Absolutely love that piece. And then there's another quartet. It was Hollis, Keegan, Shayna, and Eli Colston. And they played. Oh, what was their piece called? I forgot.
It was the one by Simon. It was
Simon wrote it.
Angularity.
Angularity,
yeah.
yes. So we ended up we took both of those, and in our one segment we played both of the pieces. But we went to warm up in this one room, and whatever school was supposed to go after us or something, they decided to go in the room next to us and also warm up, and they played some really loud pieces, I guess. Because we were sitting there, trying to warm up, and all you could hear was whatever was going on in the next room.
So Death Wish was not a loud piece. That was not a piece where you could compete on
no sound.
a sound level.
So I guess that was, a little frustrating, but it's we're professionals, whatever. We can deal with that.
I'm sorry. Harrison, I watched you open your straw. Put the straw in the Starbucks. Leave it there for about 3 minutes. Now stir the Starbucks, and you still haven't taken a sip of it.
No, I want to be quiet because you're playing Death Wish. I'm like, what's Death Wish? I'm like, I can't make sound. You don't get it. You don't get it.
Anyways, so then we warmed up in a room that was literally across the hall. So we went across the hall and lined up in the hallway to go in, and then we were right after the lunch break. So we got to go in the room and get set up and just kind of chill for a second, which was it was really nice. And then the judges start walking in, and the funny thing is, it's faces you recognized. The judges walk in, and you're like, okay, you know what? We're chilling,
So it wasn't nerve-wracking?
Not really. I mean, you're always going to be nervous when you're performing.
Right.
Otherwise, you probably don't care enough.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so it was nice to be able to just sit there for a second and, see who all's walking in to, watch you, support you, whatever. And then we performed, and honestly, I kind of blacked out during the performance. We just played it, and I was like, okay, that's it. And then, did Death Wish go first or second?
I think I went second.
Did we go second? Okay, so, oh, yes, because I do remember sitting there while Angularity was going, and that's when I started to, really get nervous. So I was like, okay, this is real. We're here. But, yeah, no, we got up there, and then we finished, and, everybody's so supportive. So they're like, great job, you did great, I'm so glad, blah, 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 And as you're, walking out, people are like, how'd it go if they didn't get to make it? So it's cool to see the community, come together, and you see faces you don't know, and they came to, support you or watch you or see, what's going on. So, yeah, it's cool.
I think you should also, mention, how close the setup was to, the judges.
Yes. Honestly, from the distance here to the camera is probably how the judges were right there. So I guess that's another factor in, the nervousness or, yeah. So, it's, right there. So, whatever happens, they're sitting right there. And I think that's another important thing, no matter what happens in a performance, you gotta kind of fix your face. And, don't give away maybe mistakes that they might not have caught, especially being so close to them. They see everything. They hear probably everything. So, yeah.
So what about the doing the new literature session, actually performing more in a group setting? How long was the actual?
It was an hour, and I'm going to say
I think it was an hour
15. An hour 50?
50?
Hour
30?
I was thinking an hour and a half.
I don't remember.
It's an hour and 15.
Oh, maybe, yeah, probably.
It's an hour and 15.
Something like that.
That's insane. Okay, so how was it? Was that I wouldn't say less stressful, but was it more of a Like it felt more showcasey, definitely, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not an actual competition. Like you're not getting judged on what you're doing. You're demonstrating what you've learned, and you're showcasing more than you are.
Well, and
So what was different about that?
our job with that, like in a session like that, is to sell that music. You know, like we have to like especially perform that to the best of our abilities, because our job is to have educators, performers come in and like, oh, that piece was really cool. I'm gonna buy that for my program.
It's also like
Play it.
out of respect to the people that compose the music.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like some are there and some aren't. But
Right.
anyways, like you're still performing it and you're showcasing the music, and it's like we kind of have to do good. So-
Did you get to pick the music y'all played, like repertoire, or was it given to you by like PASIC or whatever? Like were you given a list of what you had to play for this session, or was it like we have to pick from this long list of these things to play?
It was like specific things, but I remember Dr. Wiggins having to filter through so much. Do you
Mhm.
remember that?
Yeah.
Like, there's specific, like, this grade music, or,
Yes.
you know, like, there were requirements of what we had to play. And obviously, there was a little bit of wiggle room for, like, what he could choose. But
So with that the showcase part, were there a lot of people there the whole time? Was it kind of in and out? Because I know you can get up in that. Like how many pieces did you do?
Like in total,
Mm-hmm.
how many we did?
Oh my goodness. I think it was between 10 to 12. Maybe a little bit more.
I think maybe like 10 is like maybe a safe number.
Yeah,
Okay.
we could be wrong.
So was it crowded for all 10 pieces, or was it like were a lot of people there at the beginning and then it kind of slowly faded out? Because I mean there's a lot of things to do at PASIC, so you're not going to expect everybody to be there right at that moment. But you know,
I think it was very much in and out from what I remember. And then even then, like, I went out sporadically, so I couldn't really remember
Right.
how many people were
'cause
in there from
we
the start.
didn't play on all the
Right.
pieces. How many pieces did you play on?
I did 1, 2, 3. 3? I did 3.
I think I did, like...
what was your favorite one to play?
I liked.
We're going around the room on this one because I want to know.
I liked. Swingers. That's the one I
That
had the
was
solo
a
in.
good one.
It was a
Yeah.
groovy one. It was really, really groovy.
Mine was Benedict.
Oh, Benedictus.
Benedictus, sorry.
Just
Well,
Benedict,
I
just
played-
like Doctor Strange. Like,
I couldn't remember the name, but I knew it started with like a Ben, like Benedict.
should have said Ben. All right.
I don't even remember. I know I played on 3 different pieces, but I think I blacked out, honestly, during the whole entire
was
thing, so I
so
don't
much.
remember any of them.
Also, our like rehearsal schedule for that performance was really
No, I'm sure.
I have a
covering 10 pieces.
video.
talk about it.
I have a video from, we like ran the whole concert, but also rehearsed things. So it like, I think it's me and Coco, and it was like, oh my gosh, I'll have to find this video. But how many hours were we in Norton that day?
10 hours.
Was it 10 hours?
It was a 10-hour rehearsal.
It was so long, and like, it was fun because we were getting each other through it and like joking about it, but it was like the longest rehearsal
Like
ever.
every rehearsal, if there was a like class canceled or anywhere here, they were like, "Is anybody available to rehearse? Like a group
Yeah.
rehearse?" Because we took every chance that if the space was clear, we took it to rehearse.
Right.
Which I'm sure helped you prepare immensely
yeah.
for that.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I don't think you would have, sounding by that, you wouldn't have walked in there unprepared. There was
Yeah.
no way to be unprepared.
Oh no,
Um,
that's what I love is we
was that you
walked in
prepared
there
so much.
knowing what we're gonna do,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna blow the house down.
Like everyone, like for that, they did their part.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone did their part, and it was kind of like, oh well, we're all doing our parts together. And I don't know, something about it was like oh yes, like seeing how locked in all of us were. It was just really, really fun. But what was your favorite piece? We never said.
I don't even know.
Oh my gosh, we get around to we
No, it was classic.
Oh my gosh. Stand music. So, fun fact, we actually had gold bucket hats to wear for that too. And I think Corbin left his bucket hat in the hotel room, so he didn't get to wear them.
Did you do it on
But-
purpose or an accident?
I don't know.
I bet it was on purpose.
He
I wouldn't
says
want to
it
wear a
was an
gold bucket hat.
accident,
I wouldn't
but
wanna-
we can put a picture of us in our bucket hats. But we actually, a picture of, it was me, Coco, and Corbin. We got posted on the PAS, like, Instagram, Facebook. That was the coolest thing. And actually this year, me and the three of us, we were on the PASIC sign when you walked in, that same picture. So that was pretty awesome.
So out of all the pieces that could have gotten photographed, we got the one with music stands.
We were playing on music stands.
Right. I mean, that's, but you know, like, it was like the cool, like, you
You
know.
say we're not cool.
I've never said
I feel
that.
hated on right now.
You had 9 different ensembles that you could have taken pictures of, and we took pictures of the music stand one. I guess since it's such a unique thing, like most people don't think to play on stand. That makes sense. I get it.
We also had Clapocalypse, where people clapped. And
Just-
I played marimba, and Coco played vibes. And then there were like 4 or 5 people clapping.
So, like, was it well received? Like, once you were done, was it, like, everyone loved it? Like, it was good? Cool.
I hope so.
You hoped? You just didn't ask.
No, we did get a lot, like a good bunch of compliments from the composer who actually took like snippets and posted it on their accounts, or
Yeah.
what Dr. Wiggins said that we got.
Were they like, oh, go ahead.
I got posted on Roll Off. I remember that.
What?
I think it was
Wait.
Roll Off. Don't quote me on that. I think I'm pretty very sure. I know I got posted. Yeah. Oh, it was Sueños. It was Sueños.
Yeah.
Was it like, were they like, because I don't know the pieces that you'll play. Were they like known pieces, or were they kind of like, not niche, but maybe newer pieces that weren't, like they were, or like a mix of them? Like, was it just like all popular? Like someone will walk in, they'll be like, oh, I know that piece. I played it before. Or was it more like, oh, I've never heard this piece? Was it more of an exposure thing?
Since it was new lit, a lot of the pieces were pretty new.
Okay.
And I'm sure people like knew of some
That
of
makes
them.
sense, yeah.
But, yeah.
I thinking about that. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you do
Okay.
have to talk about IKEA.
My question. Besides PASIC and all the stuff like that, what other like fun stuff did you guys get to experience, or like funny memories? Because I know we have a bunch of videos and stuff that we guys did. So
We went to this ramen shop. That was really good.
The ramen place.
So good.
The
And we got to
ramen
go
place.
with Dr. Pan, right?
Yeah, we got to Dr.
Yeah.
Pan, yeah. We also went to the center of Indianapolis, to that spire. Insert picture. And we made a TikTok there.
We did.
Insert video. Sped up. Thank you. What else? Which that elevator is scary.
It was.
It's like
It's
this
so
like
skinny.
like this tall spire and this tiny elevator.
We had to take
I think
turns.
I wanna say.
Like 2 or 3 at a
Yes.
time.
This is very scary. And on the way down, I think last time we went, we couldn't figure out how to go down, so we went down the stairs. It took forever. It was terrible. And these stairs are like, they're tiny too. It was interesting.
I need to know what you bought at IKEA. I need to know what was bought at IKEA.
I bought.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on. You wouldn't spend money at PASIC because you were worried about your money. But
I
you
only
spent,
bought one thing.
But you
Actually, no, I bought 2 things.
you bought stuff from IKEA instead of the huge international.
I bought an otter stuffed animal that it was a mama otter with a baby otter in her arms attached to it. And I felt bad because Rachel and Shayna, they were doing Rachel was doing a presentation at PASIC and Shayna stayed with her. So I bought them both little baby like meerkats. But you and Coco, and did Sammy also buy?
Please tell me you came home with the whole couch.
We bought Fat Bear.
Fat Bear.
It's your Fat Bear right here.
Mhm.
Which is just like Jaylee sized bear.
He's huge.
It's like this big. It's like a big brown bear. It's fluffy. It was great. I don't regret it one bit. And
Oh,
we're not.
Where's the brown bear now?
It's my room.
It's just
Yeah.
chilling.
It sits on
It's-
Coco sits on her bed. And when she comes back to the dorm, she puts it on the chair because it's so big.
It's huge. And then I also bought like a donut lamp. It's not actually a donut. It's like a donut shape and like really nice. Insert photo.
We also got food. Oh, I think I have pictures of our feasts that were made.
Yeah.
Everyone bought something different, and we put it together and
Mukbang.
had literally a
Mhm.
feast.
That's
That
insane.
was so good. 10 out of
It was
10.
good.
Would recommend.
We should be
I
in
like
Huntsville
it.
now. I need to go to the one in Huntsville now. We take the whole studio.
Little field trip.
to IKEA.
Should we demolish that place if we want?
But yeah, I feel like all in all, like every experience at PASIC is like a little different every time. Because, you know, there's like different things you can go see, or, you know, if we've already done something or seen something, like we kind of find new adventures to pursue.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I think it's also like the people that you go with. Like
Absolutely.
once you're done with your things, you go with your friend, and you know you kind of see their interest, and you go with them to see
Yeah.
what they're interested in, and it just kind of shows you new things too. So, like you were saying.
Way to reiterate her point that she literally just said.
Well, I said with
No,
friends.
yeah, no.
Oh, sorry.
Hit on.
With friends.
all right,
Ready?
we finishing this up?
Hit me.